Hello YouTube, I am Fever Pitch Films, and this is the high-grade Universal Century RGM-89S Stark Jagan. I've been working on this model kit since probably about when I posted my last video. On the box, you're going to get on the side 2 finished model kit pictures, front and back. These thrusters in the back are not painted, so you'll have to do that yourself. A very nice action pose with some edited in Photoshop effects. A picture of it like it is in the anime. On the side I just have my, I don't know, I got this from a hobby store, so Universal Century, and I believe it's number 104. And you just got it the same as the front picture. On this side you have some details about things like the head, the backpack, and the thrusters underneath the feet, and they did a little more detail than I did on the feet. A good action pose. It does not come with the action base though. The beam saber, which I cannot find for some reason. Arm articulation, the rotating waist joint, the weapons it comes with, which is the bazooka, the beam saber, and the beam rifle, and the shoulder pads, and then there's just a nice little shot of the head. This is a shot of some of the decals, and another really nice action pose, and it retails in Japan for 2,000 yen. On the last side, it's just the same as the other side. High grade Universal Century Unicorn 104, and there's that picture one more time. So we'll put that off to the side, and when you first get the model kit, it comes in this green color. Now, being me, I hate this color. It looks like puke to me. It just doesn't look good at all. So I decided I would go out, buy some spray paint, really hunker down on this kit, and I bring to you my fully painted version of the high-grade Universal Century Stark Jagan. And I think it looks pretty good. You can see the difference between the greens. This one looks more like it's a real army unit. So I'll show you some of the decals I did. Right here on the front, I did this little crest right here, the number 42, 89. This little V right here is molded into the plastic, so you'll have to paint that yourself. And I did a little crest right up here. On the sides, I did EFSE right here, EFSE right here. On the back, I did 42 and a couple of zeros. Another EFSE on this side, and on this I just had a bunch of numbers, and I thought it would look really cool if I just put some numbers there, 735, 968. And right here I put another EFSE. Let me see if I can get that in better focus. I guess I can't. But on the side of the rifle here, you just have this little crest right there. So some of the detail that I did on this kit that it originally didn't come with is these little red cameras on the front of the helmet. And you really can't see it from here, but the back of the helmet right there, I did those. I painted these shoulder pads right here, this little gold thing. These were originally yellow and I hated the color. Again, the V right here. Then, all of these thrusters have been painted in gold and then misted over in black, kind of roughed up right around the edge right here to make it look like they've been fired a lot. And then I went in with a washable black marker and just kind of like lined the inside. Same thing for these ones down here. And then just some panel lining on the feet is all you really need for those. And then these little side things on the shoulders, I painted those as well. So there's a lot of detail that this kit has been left out on this kit when you originally buy it out of the box. So there's a couple things that you really need to hunker down and get to work to, you know, by yourself. So let's go over articulation. The head goes up and down, and it will rotate 360 if you don't have the backpack on, but it does. So the arms will move up and down, and this shoulder is just connected onto the arm, so it'll move out, and the arms move forward and back, and the arms will go up about that high. So not too great, but I don't know, it's not that bad. The arms will rotate right under the shoulder, bend up about that high. The wrists are on a ball joint, so anything you can really imagine with the ball joint, you can do in the wrist. The hip has a slight amount of up and down, and it will rotate 360 degrees. If you can get everything out of the way. I guess you can't, because the backpack hits right about there. So I guess you'll get about that much movement in the waist. These little skirts will move up and down right here. The front skirts move together, but you can separate them. And the back skirt has no movement. I mean, I guess it's just plastic flexing, but the legs will move out about that far, unless you move the skirts up. I guess they'll go out about that far. So not too bad on the front legs, on the front of the legs, but they only go back about that far. They go out about yay far. So if this is all the way in, this one, and this one's all the way out, that's how far they go. The knee bends at, I believe it's 2 joints. Not too much in the second part, but you get a little more than 90 degrees on the knees. These little things on the sides keep falling out for me, so I might use some super glue to make sure those stay in on mine, because it's all, you know. The foot goes forward and back. It will rotate until it hits these side pieces, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So you get a lot of just, you know, wherever with the foot. Now let's move on to the backpack. Oh, well, I guess, hold on. These little cannons on top of the shoulder, if you really want, you can move those side to side. The backpack, this little piece moves up and down right here. And these two move as well. There is no articulation in any of the thrusters whatsoever, so don't be, you know, too excited about those. But they do look good if you paint them. Now, he comes with 3 accessories, one of which I can't find. I lost it. It's my fault, and blah. You get the beam rifle, which I've put in the hand already. you get a beam saber and 2 pink beams, which is really nice, one long and one short. But again, I don't have the beam sabers, so what's the point of showing the beams? And then you get the bazooka. And on this one, I put on a couple decals too. There's a 1 up here, there's a 3 down here. On this side, there's a 76 and another 1. And this handle moves down here. And yeah, that would go over his shoulder if he didn't have this huge thing on it. So it's just kind of awkwardly sitting for right now. So I tend not to use the bazooka. So there's a little bit of panel lining on this kit, not too much, so you should be fine. So yeah, pretty good kit all together. I believe it comes with enough parts where you can transform it into, I believe it might be the regular Jagan, because I don't know, this one's a Stark Jagan, I would imagine it would just be like Jagan or something like that. And yeah, I think you get enough pieces for that. There's a whole new headpiece, but I really like this headpiece because there is almost no seam lines in this headpiece. So, I mean, none that's really visible to the eye. So, altogether, very good model kit, at least from what I can see. I never assembled it out of the box without painting it. So, yeah, I would recommend this kit. I believe if you like Unicorn, I mean, this is one of the good units that you need to get. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it, and yeah, leave comments if you want to, subscribe. It's that little yellow button, wherever they moved it now, and rate if you could. So thanks a lot, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.